The government is legally allowed to take your paycheck without a judge, without a court, without your permission. And in 2026, they started doing exactly that to 5 million Americans, and most of them had no idea it was coming. It all started the day you turned 18, when every trusted adult in your life told you to sign a document you didn't understand. And that one signature is still costing millions of Americans everything. This is the story of how millions of Americans were handed a dream and a debt they never understood. For decades, every American child was told the same thing: go to college and your future is secured. In 1970, that advice worked, but somewhere between then and now, the entire deal fell apart. In 1980, a 4-year public university cost $3,000 per year. Today, that same education costs over $11,000, and private universities charge $40,000 per year. Tuition has risen over 500% since 1980, while American wages grew less than 50% in that same period. When Marcus walked into the financial aid office at 18, nobody explained what compound interest would do to him. They handed him a pen, pointed to the signature line, and called it an investment in his future. He signed $42,000 in debt in under 20 minutes. And nobody warned him about what came next. Student loan debt is the only debt in America that cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. You can walk away from a mortgage, credit card debt, even medical bills, but student loans follow you forever. In 1976, Congress made it nearly impossible to escape student debt through bankruptcy, a decision that has trapped generations ever since. The student loan industry generates over $170 billion per year, and banks, universities, and the government all profit from it. Every time tuition rises, universities get richer and students go deeper into debt to pay for it. Today, 5.3 million Americans are in default on their student loans, meaning no payment in over 270 days. Another 3.7 million are sliding toward default right now, and experts say the number will keep climbing in 2026. More than 1 in 4 federal student loan borrowers is either delinquent or in full default right now. Once you default, the government can take up to 15% of your paycheck directly from your employer before you ever see it. They can also seize your tax refunds and Social Security benefits, no court order required. They can also seize your tax refunds and Social Security benefits, no court order required. Borrowers get just 30 days notice before garnishment begins. Then the money starts disappearing. Marcus borrowed $42,000, but after 10 years of payments, he still owes $51,000. That is compound interest working against you. The loan grows faster than you can pay it back. Federal student loan interest rates in 2026 range from 6.5% to over 9%, higher than most car loans. 32% of student loan borrowers have delayed buying a home because of their debt. Millions have delayed marriage, children, and retirement savings, all because of a decision made at 18 years old. And right now, a brand new generation is walking into the exact same trap. 48% of black student loan borrowers owe more today than they originally borrowed. Even after years of making payments, the interest capitalizes faster than payments reduce it, trapping borrowers in a loop they cannot escape. A fine arts degree from a private university costing $200,000 may lead to a job paying $35,000 per year. Nobody showed these students a simple comparison of degree cost versus expected salary before they signed. High schools push college, but almost never teach students how to calculate if that college is actually worth the cost. In 2026, Congress passed sweeping changes to student loan repayment, eliminating 4 existing repayment plans millions depended on: the Save, Pay, IBR and ICR plans are all being phased out, leaving borrowers scrambling to find new options. A new repayment plan called RAP launches in July 2026, waiving unpaid interest for borrowers who make on-time payments. But you must be out of default to qualify, which means millions of the most desperate borrowers cannot access it. Starting in 2026, student loan forgiveness is now taxable income, meaning forgiven debt becomes a massive tax bill. If $50,000 of your debt is forgiven, the IRS may send you a bill for $15,000. The following April, when borrowers cannot spend, the entire economy suffers. Fewer home purchases, fewer cars, fewer small businesses. Experts warn that mass default in 2026 could trigger drops in consumer spending, home sales, and auto loans across America could also fall sharply. The system failed these borrowers before they ever signed. No mandatory financial education, no counseling, no warning. Every adult in the room told him this was the right move, and every adult in the room was wrong. If you have student loans right now, here is what you need to do immediately. And do not wait. Step 1. Go to StudentAid.gov right now. Find out exactly where you stand on your loans. Know your exact balance, your interest rate, and your payment status, whether you are current, delinquent, or in default. If you are in default, call your loan servicer immediately. Rehabilitation and consolidation are both available right now. Loan rehabilitation requires 9 on-time payments. After that, your default status is removed from your credit report. Income-driven repayment caps your monthly payment based on what you actually earn, not what the loan demands from you, for borrowers struggling. With payments, this is often the most powerful tool available in 2026. The new repayment assistance. Plan launches July 2026. Get out of default before then so you can qualify. This window between now and July is your opportunity. Use it before involuntary collections fully restart. If forgiveness is part of your plan, talk to a tax professional now. Forgiven debt in 2026 is taxable income. Set aside money for the tax bill before it arrives. Being caught off guard can create a brand new financial crisis. Student loan debt is not a personal failure. It is the result of a broken system that profits from confusion. Understanding how the system works is the first step to escaping it. You cannot fight what you cannot see. Before taking any student loan, students should calculate total cost versus expected salary. That one decision can change your entire financial future. Never borrow more than 1 year of your expected starting salary for your entire degree. Community college for 2 years. Then transfer saves thousands of dollars with the exact same degree at the end. The name on your diploma matters far less than the debt you carry, and most employers agree with that reality. Over $46 billion in scholarships and grants go unclaimed every year, because students simply do not apply. Every dollar in scholarship money is a dollar you never have to repay. Treat applying like a part-time job. Many employers offer up to $5,250 per year in tax-free tuition assistance, and most employees never ask for it. Working while studying and using employer benefits can eliminate student loans entirely, without a single dollar of debt. Public service loan forgiveness eliminates remaining debt after 10 years of payments in qualifying government or non-profit jobs. If you work in education, healthcare, government, or non-profits, check your eligibility today at StudentAid.gov. Every dollar trapped in student loan debt is a dollar not compounding in the stock market. The opportunity cost is enormous. $300 per month invested at age 30 becomes over $400,000 by age 60. That is what debt steals from your future. Marcus finally faced his numbers, enrolled in income-driven repayment, and started a $50 monthly investment. He did not fix everything overnight, but he stopped ignoring it and changed his entire financial trajectory. The system that created this crisis will not fix it for you. Banks, universities, and politicians are not losing sleep over your debt. The only person who will fix this for you is the person watching this video right now. You were not given the financial education you deserved. But now you have the information, and information creates freedom. For decades, politicians on both sides have blamed each other for the student loan crisis, while borrowers kept drowning in debt. Loan servicers have been fined billions for mishandling accounts, losing payments, giving wrong advice, and pushing borrowers deeper into default. Forbearance pauses your payments, but interest never stops growing. Millions used it as a rescue and woke up owing thousands more. Over 3.7 million parents borrowed Parent Plus loans for their children. Many are now retiring with 6 figures of debt. Graduate school borrowers carry the heaviest debt. Some doctoral students owe over $200,000. Student loan borrowers report higher rates of anxiety and depression, and significantly worse sleep than debt-free peers. A single default can drop your credit score over 100 points, making it harder to rent, buy a car, or even get a job. Trade school graduates often earn $60,000 to $80,000 per year. With 2 years of training and almost no debt, the best time to teach someone about student loans is before they sign. Share this with every 16 and 17-year-old, Every generation that learns this lesson saves the next one. That is how the cycle finally breaks. Go to StudentAid.gov today. Know your status, make one call, and take one step before this video ends. Subscribe for more videos that tell you the truth about money, because nobody else is going to warn you. And that is exactly why this channel exists.